So this morning, the fun part about it is that every block is technically 5 minutes long. We've got 4 different blocks. We do each one 2 times through. So what it's going to look like is you have 3 minutes of work where you do the first 2 exercises back and forth. At the end of 3 minutes, we go straight into 90 seconds of, in this first block, a drop squat. And then we get 30 seconds rest. We're going to repeat that entire 5-minute block a second time before moving on to rounds 2. Again, we do that twice through, round 3 twice through, and round 4 twice through. So in terms of exercises, I've done just about all of them. For today, instead of the shoulder bridge, which is the very first exercise, I'm actually going to be doing a hip bridge, just position-wise, it's more comfortable on that. For the Beetles, again, you don't have to do opposite arm, opposite leg, you just kick that leg through. Drop squats, I can't recall if we've done these recently, but again, you just drop it down, top it up, that option, step it out, step it up. Round 2, we haven't done kettlebell cleans before. If you have a dumbbell, same thing with that dumbbell, you're just going to shrug it up. Kettlebells are going to be a little bit more thinking about it. There is a word there I lost. So when you hike it on up, you want to give me that shoulder shrug, but again, keep that wrist nice and locked out, driving it up, catching it, and right back down. Dumbbell plank low row we've done before, plank position, just pulling it up one arm at a time. Power jacks we've done, hopping that out. Again, you can always step it out. Split squats, I'm going to use my stool. Again, you can always do lunges. Mid-wall power sit-ups, drive it up, right back down. Option, take that power out of it. Plank jacks, so you can be on elbows or on wrist for. And those last 3 exercises, atomic push-ups, are where you do the push-up, and then you step or hop the knees in, back out, push it up. Kettlebell single arm swings, you're gonna just have that kettlebell one arm at a time, keeping those shoulders locked. For those of you following along and only have dumbbells, hold on the dumbbell with both hands, you're just gonna double up that rep count. And then we're gonna go into those pop jacks. So crew, now that we know everything that's coming up, let's get ready. We got shoulder bridge and Beetles, 10 and 10 reps, and 3 minutes of work in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get going. So again, I'm gonna do a hip bridge instead of a shoulder bridge, which means my feet are on the chair instead of my shoulders. And then from here, I drive it up, squeeze my butt cheeks, nice slow control down. 10 full reps here, still engaging that core. And if you're wondering why the garage, why not the porch, it is because that porch is soaked. Here's 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Now I've got 10 Beetles per side. So I have my shoulders over my wrist, my knees at 90, extend opposite arm, opposite leg, again 10 per side. When you're kicking through, try and keep that shoulder over that wrist, core engaged. There's 3s, 4s. Here we go for 5s, halfway through. Remember that option? Just kicking that leg through. Don't worry about moving that arm. Here's 8s, 9s, one more each side, 10s. Sweet crew. Now we're back into that bridge. I got 10 reps here. Facing my feet up, making sure I can drive straight up, squeeze, control on down, same square with that chair. Just 10 reps. 4, 5, keeping those knees out so they don't collapse inward. 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Flip it back over. We got 10 Beetles per side, crew. Pass that halfway mark in the block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and 10. Back into that bridge. We've got about 45 seconds, and that's when the 3rd minute will end, and we will go straight into 90 seconds of drop squats, squeezing those hips at the top. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Got about 20 seconds getting right back in those Beetles. Again, stack everything. Kick it on through. 2, last 15. Okay, crew, we got drop squats, 90 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Again, you can hop it, get nice and little, pop it back up. If the jump is too much, step it into that squat and alternate those legs. Again, you're here for 90 seconds. This is the part that should spike that heart rate. Just playing with that depth, with those hips. Whew. Chin up, chest proud. You got less than a minute before your break. Looking good, crew. Whew. Remember, if you need to, change it to that step. Otherwise, less than 45 to go. So you made the halfway point, keep it here. Remember, we get a 30-second rest at the end. Whew. Shoving those hips back. Again, we should feel that heart rate starting to spike. You've got just 15 seconds. Hang on to it, crew. Whew. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, y'all got just 3, 2, and 1. Take that 30-second break, shake it out. We're gonna repeat that whole block one more time, starting with those bridges and those beetles. Whew. And then after 3 minutes, we're gonna go back in that 90-second drop squat. So you got about 15 seconds. Find that start position. Get ready again, 10 of those bridges, 10 beetles per side, 3 minutes of work. Crew, we take it up in 3, 2, and 1. Starting with those bridges. Squeezing at the top. After you got those 10 bridges, flip it over, 10 more beetles. Whew. Crew, this is the fun round. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go, 10s and 10s. Perfect. Back into it with those bridges. Whew. Driving it up, squeeze, control it on down. Oops. 5. Solid, crew. We should feel this. Butt and back of legs. 7, 8, 9. One more for 10. And now I'm back in my 10 beetles. And we're halfway through this block, crew. Whew. Gonna walk away from that step. Again, shoulder over wrist. Best effort there. 8, 9. One more each leg. 10s. Ooh, back in that bridge. We got 1 minute to go. In. Dig those heels in. Drive it up. Control it down. Ooh. Feel those backs of legs catching on fire. 8, 9, one more, 10. Back to Beetles. We got 30 seconds for those drop squats, crew. Let's get it ready. Try to keep shoulder over wrist, best we can. 15. Crew, you've got just 3, 2, and 1. 90-second drop squat. Take it into it. As a reminder, squat and tap, totally appropriate. Take it there. Win it if you need it. Whew. Otherwise, this is your last drop squat. Then we're gonna switch blocks. Whew. And moving with those hips. Keeping that body engaged. Maybe this round's getting you a little sweaty feeling. Solid, crew. Good news, 45 down. Fun news, 45 to go. Let's keep it here. Whew. Good, moving with those hips, sitting down back into it. Squeeze the top. Last 30. Whew. Looking solid. Moving those legs, last 15. And then you get a nice little break. Whew. Okay, crew. Get ready for that break time. 30 seconds of rest. In 3, 2, and 1. Take that break. Shake out those legs. Let's talk about your second block. We have 10 cleans per side and a 10 plank low rows per side with the dumbbell. After we go through that for 3 minutes, we grab that medicine ball. We got power jacks. Again, jack it out or step it out. So go ahead, move that equipment around. I have my dumbbells out for me for that plank. Move my kettlebell back over here for those cleans. 10 on each side in 2, 1. Drive it up, lock out that wrist. Again, I'm like a deadlift, using my hips to push it back and catch. If you're following along with that kettlebell, with that dumbbell instead of a kettlebell, about the same thing. You're holding the weight in your wrist or in your hand, so just make sure that wrist stays neutral. One more, and 10. Switching sides. If you're doing a kettlebell for the first time on this one, you want it to feel like it's rotating around and not just slamming into your arm. If you feel like it's slamming into your arm, you need to find that control, and you do that by slowing it down on that way up. I cannot really talk and do this right now, I apologize. One more, 10. We got that 10 dumbbell plank low row per side. So get that plank position. Core is nice and tight. Gonna scoot back for Instagram, and then from here, drive it up. One weight at a time, each side for a total of 10. You can be on your knees for this one. The goal is to not move your hips around too much. If you find that you are, try and widen that base of support. Bring that belly button into that spine. 7, 8, 9. Here we go, 10 and 10. Back into my cleans, 10 on each side. Again, using those hips, gently catching it as it comes up along that body and rotates around your wrist. It doesn't just hit it. 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. I'm gonna switch sides. Again, use those hips. It's not really a squat. It's more of that dead feeling. 8, 9. One more. 10. We got about 40 seconds until we grab that med ball and go on those power jacks. Crew. Again, 10 reps per side if we can with this plank. Find that control on the way down. 15 seconds until we switch. 8, 9, Okay, crew, grab that med ball. We got power jacks in 2 and 1, 90 seconds here. Again, you can stop and press. You can tap and press. You can tap and just keep that ball right in front of that chest. Any variation for those 90 seconds. Whew. We're looking good here, crew. Again, this thing, get that cardio up. All I'm gonna say is garage sweat, very different than porch sweat. Comes on quicker. Whew. Try not to step on the equipment, face on the ground. Halfway through, crew. Keep it here. Looking solid, last 30. Whew. And those legs moving, take it to a tap if you need it. Just 15. Hang with it, crew. Looking Stella. Crew, you get that break in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, 30 seconds, catch that breath. We do that whole thing again. 10 clean per side, 10 dumbbell low row per side for 3 minutes, into those power jacks. Whew. You got just 15. Shake out what you need to. Catch that breath. And then you're halfway through the workout. It's kind of exciting. Okay, crew. We start with those cleans, kettlebell or dumbbell, in 3, 2, 1, 10 clean per side. Catch it, lock out that wrist, squeeze that core. 7, looking good. 8, 9, 10. Solid, switching sides, doing that other. Keeping that shoulder rolling back. Looking solid, crew. Keep it here. I got 10 in, so now I'm going back. 10 dumbbell low row per side. Lock out those hips. Keep them square with that ground. Remember, you can go to the knees if you need to. Perfect. Knocked out my 10. Going back into those cleans. Crew, crushing it. Coming up to the halfway part of this block. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go, 10. Switching sides. Again, that dumbbell works perfect as well, so if you feel like it's ranking on your wrist too much with the kettlebell, switch it up to that dumbbell, just lock it up the top. 9, one more, 10, back in that plank. With row, we got 1 minute until we switch it up, crew. 2, 3, looking good. Squeeze those butt cheeks, make sure those hips don't move. 8, 9, 10. Kind of on the last 30. Gonna go ahead, grab that kettlebell, getting it going. Whew. Crew, you guys are looking solid. We got 15 seconds, and then we're gonna switch it up with that med ball for those power jacks. Remember, when we get there, it's going to be 90 seconds of work. So we do 90 seconds of power jacks. We take it up in 3, 2, and 1. Grab that med ball. Power jack. 90 seconds here, crew. Whew. Remember, you can always step it if the hop is not your jam. Whew. Solid, solid, crew. Coming up to that last minute. And remember, we switch the game after this. So try and stay with me best we can. Halfway. Whew. Looking good. 90 seconds. Could be this much fun. Last 30. Stay here with me. Whew. You got just 15. Crew, get ready for that 30-second break. In 3, 2, and 1. Take that break, catch that breath. Next round, you want that chair or ledge behind you for those split squats. We got 10 on each side. Then we got 10 med ball power sit-ups. And the option is just keep the med ball in front of your chest. After you do 3 minutes of that, we got 90 seconds of plank jack, either up on the wrist or on those elbows. Make sure that butt doesn't pop. Option, go ahead and take it into a jumping jack or any variation of a jack. But first, we got that split squat, 10 per leg in 2, 1. Split squat, 10 on each side. Remember that chest is proud. We want to sit straight down into those hips. Squeeze at the top. 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go, 10. We're going to go ahead and switch it on up. 10 with that other leg. Whew. Again, chest proud, sit in those hips. 4. Eyes forward, looking good, crew. 7, 8, 9. Here's 10. Now I grab my med ball. I got those 10 power sit-ups. Make sure I'm far enough away from weight so I don't hit my head. From here, powered up, slow and control down. That slower motion down helps you build a little bit more core. 6, 7. Looking good, feeling that core. 9. And 10. Back in those split squats, 10 per side, crew. Making sure your leg can get up there. I like to have my toes down. You can always relax the toes if you need it. Squeezing the butt cheeks at the top, help find that balance. 9, 10, switching sides. Again, put my foot back up on my chair or ledge. 8, 9, and 10. 10 of those power sit-ups, crew. We got another minute left in this block, so we'll probably get some more split squats in. You guys are looking solid though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, last about 20 seconds. I'm gonna try and do a couple more of these split squats before we go on that plank jack. Looking good. I'm gonna even out my legs. We only got 10 seconds to go. Then we get 90 seconds in that plank jack. Again, it can be on wrists or it can be on elbows. Find that position that's comfortable for you. In 2, 1, 90 seconds of work. Hopping those feet in and out. Shoulders over wrists or elbow on the ground. And try not to pop your butt up, pushing that weight back. Belly button from that spine. Looking good. Solid work, crew. Keep those legs moving. You can always take it to a tap if you need to. You got less than a minute to go. It's gonna be that best effort. Past the halfway mark. Looking good. Whew. I'm gonna go ahead and get down on my elbows. Coming up to just under 30. Stay with me, crew. Whew. Last 15. Looking good. Crew, you get a 30-second break in 3, 2, and 1. Take that 30-second break. Catch that breath. We'll do that round one more time. Again, 10 split squats per leg, 10 power sit-ups, and then that 90-second plank jack at the end of 3 minutes. Whew. You got 15 seconds left. Catch that breath. Then we only got one block after this, crew. Go ahead and set yourself up. 10 single leg, or 10 split squats per side in 3, 2, and 1. Split squat, chest proud, chin up, shoulders back. Whew. You guys are killing it. 8, 9, 10, switching legs. Get into those hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and power sit-ups, 10 of them. Ooh. Again, focusing on that core. As we go through this, power it up, control it on down. Looking solid, crew. Again, you can always hold that ball in front of the chest if you need to. 9, and 10. Whew. Okay, crew, back into those split squats, and on each leg. Chest proud, sit in those hips. Ooh, find that balance. 10. Okay, my foot are kind of weird there. Remember, listening to that body as you go. After you've done 10 on each side, we're back into those power sips. I don't think this garage is that level. 10. Ooh, that got scary. Okay, 10 power sit-ups. Let's get it, crew. We got one more minute here before we go into those plank jacks. Looking good, crew. 9. One more, and then we go back to split squats because we still have 30 seconds before we go in those plank jacks. For your last time for that 90-second plank jack, which I know I'm excited about. Find that range of motion, you can go. We got 15 to go in those plank jacks. Let's get ready, crew. Okay, crew, find that spot on the ground. 90 seconds of plank jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Plank jack. 90 seconds. Any variation of this or a jumping jack works perfect, crew. Remember, we're just trying to spike the heart rate a little bit. Looking solid. Remember, you can always tap the feet if you need to. Shoulders over the wrist, our elbows on the ground. Go back down. Looking solid, crew. Past that halfway mark. Stay here. Oh, that's what I did. I untied my shoe. That's why it got harder. Coming up to the last 30. Looking good, looking good. We've got just 15. Three, 2, and 1. Take that break. Whew. Okay, let's talk about your final round. We've got 10 atomic push-ups. So you do the push-up, step or hop your knees in towards your chest 10 times. Then 10 single arm kettlebell swings. That option, if you have a dumbbell especially, hold on to it with both hands. Give me 20 two-arm swings. But first, we start with atomic push-ups. 10 of them in 3, 2, and 1. So give me that push up down, then step hop those knees in, step hop it out, and repeat for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. After those 10, we got those single arm swings. That option, give me a 2-arm swing, double up the reps. Again, you're hinging back in those hips. Tension button back the legs. Hinge and snap. Squeeze that butt at the top. Shoulder blades stay down back. Looking good, crew. You should feel this core, butt, and back legs. You can either sit the weight down to switch, or if you've done this before, you can switch at the top of that swing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Okay, they're done. So I go back in those atomic push-ups, crew. 10 of them. Get nice and low. Knees in, back out. Remember, you can always do the push-ups from the knees and then walk those feet in, back out. After those 10, back to those single arm swings. Look in, solid, crew. In, shoulders back, lock it out, hike, and snap. Eyes on the prize. 9, 10, and I'm going to switch sides. That's 1. Pushing those hips straight back, don't let them go on an angle. 9, 10. Whew. Okay, back in my push-ups. I got about 35 seconds until we go to pop jacks through. So again, push the position, get low, in, back out, and repeat. Looking solid. We got 15. Okay, crew, those pop jacks plank to squat position. You can always use a higher ledge if you need to. 90 seconds of work in 2 and 1. So you can always step back in that plank, step those feet wide up in that squat, and back down. Or you can add that jump. Again, you can always have your hands on something a little higher up, so you're not going down as far. Again, 90 seconds here, pushing some weights back. Looking good, crew. Squeeze that core. Options 2, just give me squat jacks again if this is a little much for you. Otherwise, crew, you're halfway there. Looking solid. Stay with it. Looking good, looking good. Last 30. Weight goes back in those heels in that squat, crew. Whew. I know why I'm so squeaky today. Crew, last 10. And 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Catch that breath. Whew. One more round. We know exactly what this is gonna look like. 3 minutes, get in as many rounds of 10 atomic push-ups, 10 single arm swings. Wrap up with 90 seconds of pop jacks. Whew. We got 15. Catch that breath. Get it ready, crew. Again, we start with those 10 atomic push-ups into 10 single arm swings per side. 3 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get nice and low. Power it in, back out. After those 10, I'm going to grab that kettlebell, 10 swings per side. I'm also going to tie my shoe because you don't want to trip yourself while you're working out. That makes it awkward. Okay, 10 swings per side. Okay. Hinging back in those hips. Snap it to the top. Keeping that core tight. Butt tight at the top. 9, 10, and switching. 9, and 10. Whew, now I'm back in my push-ups. Crew, you are killing it right now. Knees in, knees out. Nine, 10. Love it, crew. Back in those single arm swings. Whew. Here's good news. Coming up on that final minute. 8, 9, 10. Switching sides. 9, 10. Whew. Back in those push-ups. We got about 30 seconds before we take those pop jacks. And you can always step it in, step it back as needed. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Looking good, crew. I'm gonna take up 90 seconds of those pop jacks in 3, 2, 1. Pop jack, 90 seconds, plank to squat. Again, find that tempo that works for you. Try and imagine that spine's long at the top. Looking good, crew. You can even hold that plank for a second. Squeeze that core. You guys are coming up, 45 down, 45 to go. Stay with it. I think I'm getting squeaky as I'm landing on my sweat piles. It's fantastic, 30 seconds. Whew. Those quads sure are burning. Whew. Looking good, 15. Always go back in those heels. Last 10. Crew, you got just 3, 2, and 1. Whew. That are your bird blocks 2 times through for that 40 minutes today, crew. Hope you guys enjoyed. Picked up your Monday. This is a new hope, new day. Thank you so much for coming playing.